So we're here at the Indian Mounds on the 28th of January of the year 2024. We're into a new year, and I'm here with
Mickey and Kristine Ramsey.
Mikey. Is that what you said?
Mickey
Mickey?
and Kristine Ramsey.
Mickey and Kristine Ramsey. And you must be Kristine.
Yes.
Mickey and your daughter?
I'm the ranger.
Just a
here.
dear friend.
Oh, a ranger. Okay, great.
She's my boss.
That's your boss. All right, Mickey. And you say you got some connections to the artifacts of the Lakota tribe.
Yes, sir. This all started out, a gentleman down in Missouri. He befriended, supposedly, an Indian medicine man's grandson. And he had a walking staff, a buffalo bone with, wouldn't exactly what I'd call writings on it. It was more like a pictograph type thing. And a talisman stone that was smoky quartz, a terminating point of smoky quartz, straight up clear quartz, and had a malachite about the size of a 50-cent piece on the top of it. That
George,
supposedly
the malachite
is a protects them from the unseeing eye. Basically, is what this Lakota chief told us.
It's a protectant then.
Yeah, it was. This was honest to God stuff. I thought it was a BS story, and heard from his wife. We met her first, and she set us up with him, and he was in amazement what we set in front of him. He actually sat down and started reading the family history off this bone. And it was just amazing to us that this was not just a BS story, that this was actually
for real,
a for real thing. Everybody talks crap, but yeah.
So where did you meet this gentleman?
I met him in
Forsyth,
Missouri. It's down by Branson, Missouri.
He was a neighbor of ours.
We flipped real estate to make most of our retirement money, and we hired this guy to help us move and to flip this property, get ready to sell it again. And he had lung cancer, and he ended up passing away on us while he was over there. So he bequeathed this to us. He got it from the grandson that passed away in St. Louis.
So you have this malachite at home?
No, I gave it to the Lakota chief. He has it up by not either.
No, Valentine.
In Valentine, Nebraska.
The
Rosebud.
tribe.
And that's in South Dakota.
So how can you get hold of this Lakota chief?
Call him on the phone?
Yeah, you have his number?
Yeah, absolutely.
I have his wife's number.
They are waiting for us to come up there. They are doing some type of powwow with us.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, we got things that were not even legal for us to have. He was so impressed with this. He gave us 2 eagle feathers and a medicine bundle and some sage blossom. I don't know what you call it. It's what you burn like incense.
Yeah.
We still have
sage
those, and the towel, the tapestry that is wrapped in. I
Bentley.
left the eagle feathers at a what do you want to call that place? It's a federal wildlife refuge at their what do you want to call that place? Is that though? It is a.
Well, they're volunteers.
Well, I know, but it's a compound there that was built. Hackberry compound. I left it in the attic up there because as a paleface, I'm not allowed to have having eagle feathers.
Oh, we're known as pale faces, aren't we?
Me, I am. I don't know about you.
We're a little pale. We're a little pale. Yeah.
But that's kind of how
I'm
the
a
story
Scottish
goes.
heritage myself. Are you too?
So you want to hear a really weird one?
Yeah. Cool.
No, this is honest God. I'm not telling no wild stories here. This is the truth. Saturday night, just before here, Saturday night, 2:30 in the morning, I have a trained German Shepherd, and she's sitting at the front door of my RV doing this low, throaty growl.
Oh.
And I look over, and my wife's sitting up in bed. And my wife whispers, "Do you hear that?"
Yeah.
And I told her I don't hear real well. And I told her no. But I didn't hear
This
her.
is quite an imposing animal, this German Shepherd.
Well, something was out there. If it's something that had been like a grizzly bear or something.
Looking very beautiful over there, by the way.
If it had been a grizzly bear or something.
I'm just interested. I love listening to this.
Oh, good. So do I.
So, we're sitting in bed, and you go ahead and take over the story now at this point,
Well,
Chris.
I woke up about 2:15, and I was just kind of
2:15
laying
in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah.
And I
Full moon.
was
Full
laying
moon,
there with
straight
my
up.
eyes closed, and I kept hearing this beat. It sounded like drums or bass or something. And I'm like, who is playing music at this time in the morning? And I got up and I really listened to it, and I could hear a voice, like someone talking.
Yeah, like that.
It could have been.
Not what I heard,
Could
no.
could not make out any words
Singing
per
some
se.
songs.
This
Yes.
was what I
Yes.
heard once I came outside. I was letting her tell the story first, because she's the one that initiated this and made me get up and go outside and see what, is it country and western or rock and roll? What are they playing? She goes, no.
No.
And I get outside, and it's got a definite beat to it, and it is beautiful voices singing.
And it got.
And it
was
wasn't,
kinda
like you
it was on
see
a-
in the old westerns, hey, no.
It kind of got louder at times. I mean, to where I thought there were people down here in the park.
And I speak a
doing
little
something.
French and a lot more Spanish and English, and it wasn't any three of the languages. It was a language they were singing in that I have no idea what it was.
And it just kept on going, and the music would kind of fade, and then it'd come back louder, and then it'd fade. Like maybe they were dancing, I don't know, but
Oh, I'm sure they were.
and
Should have gone out there.
No.
I'm not gonna disturb
That's bad
them,
juju.
yeah.
They're down there having their little midnight party. You don't interrupt that.
You don't enjoy
You
it.
let
Just
them
bring
do
a
their
drum.
thing. They know.
Take
They
a drum,
know.
a mouth organ, You go there, we're here for the party.
So he asked me, he says, you want to go down and check it out? I said, no, I don't. I'll just sit here and listen to it. And yeah, it just cut off about 10 minutes to 3.
Did it put you to sleep?
No, it kept me up because I'm like, who is making, what is this? What's going on? And then it just quit. And then it was just dead quiet.
At what time of the morning was this?
That happened around through 10 minutes to 3.
10 minutes to 3.
So it
when
went
they
on
quit.
about 35 minutes I was listening to this.
So they quit at 3 time. Well, that must have been interesting. So you got some stories from the forest.
Yeah.
We all do, don't we? I'm loving to hear a story of yours from the forest now, because you're a forest warden.
Oh, I wish I had some stories, but I have nothing. I haven't heard or seen or smelled anything, and I'm very disappointed. I need to stay the night here, and so I can actually hear something.
Well, that's what the first thing that I sensed here, like I say, I don't hear real well, is I was smelling what I was trying to associate to breakfast sausage-like smell. And I couldn't put my finger on it until I think back to the sage bundle. And that's what I was smelling, was the sage. And so far I haven't seen any sage growing wild anywhere around here.
No.
So I don't know where that
Best
smell.
place to get sage is northern Arizona.
There you go. This stuff is imported. I believe this was a hub of trade here, and I'm not saying this right, Cahokie Mounds up by St. Louis,
Yeah.
Kentucky border.
Okay.
I feel that this was part of a cultural hub of trade back then, before us paleface came in here and started spreading diseases and killing everybody off.
It was those French,
Well, it was Spanish too, and us Scots, you give us a little whiskey, we'll take over,
Indeed. Well, it'd be a good day for a little whiskey today, I think.
No, I don't drink, but yeah, thank you. So who are you? What do you do for a living?
Well, we're going to shut this interview down.
Okay.
Thanks for your interview, Mikey. Mickey? That's
Yes,
the
sir,
name of our
Mickey.
dog. And Kristine.
Kristine.
Kristine and
Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
She is swift too.
She's swiftly arresting me. Swiftly arresting me.